One of my favorites.
Yes, and now into the action, GG.bet, keeping track, keeping Heroic as the favorites, and I love a bit of CT aggression down mid.
Well, we saw Heroic already picking up those 2 wins during Cologne, and it looks like they want to get this one off started with a bang, and that's not bad at all. Sunny and Aerial go down, but the push continues. The bomb gets left, and the CTs move up. Alu could be the dissuading factor as he fights towards 1. Yampi finds success towards Borup, so it's not all over yet. Yes, the aggression was great, but there's still a little fight in these Finns.
It's absolutely true, Sergey. Alu, bomb loose, under CT remit. Alu completely separated, and I mean, that is where he does some of his best work, that's for sure. Sergey, maybe, hello. Warning shots into Tessa's, lucky to be alive at this point.
There might be a chance here to isolate some duels now.
Stound's in a prime spot, but low HP doesn't matter if Alu's hitting headshots that quickly. Nico can be pushed in by Alu. They could have a shot here, my God, Lauren. 2-on-2 now.
How's it come down to this? It looked so good for the CTs initially, but now here we are. Alu left in the 1v2. Running back towards Cadian, or at least giving away the idea he may be. Doubling back, though, as bear in mind, Tessus is the lower of the target. 3 HP is all he's got to play with. Gets the first tag, gets the second. Job done. Heroic round 1.
Yeah. You happy with that one, Tessus? He's, the fact that he didn't die to Sergey's dink is enough to win the round. That could have been another awkward loss to start off Heroic's campaign.
Now, with this map of Inferno coming through as the 3rd one, some people might be scratching their head a little bit. If you take a look at the Core 5, or this new Core 5, with Yampi joining back in April, they've only played this map once. Now, keep in mind, there have been 2 RMR events within the first half of that season that he was unable to compete in. But with Yampi, they played against NIP in DreamHack Masters Stockholm, and they lost 19-17. So that's the only recorded game that they have. We're not working with a lot here. The T side, I would assume, plenty of the standard stuff. The banana controls, lovely polished B executes. And let's see if they have any quirks or twerks on their approach on this T side. We did have the other day Heroic playing some Inferno when we were highlighting their flash work, their timing into the sites, just how good it was. And after being frazzled and thrown around the server on Nuke just there, their choice, it might be a little bit shaken. So let's see if they can really stabilize here. Flash from Borup's coming in. Get ready for the Cadian swing.
You wanted to see that teamwork, that chemistry. Still there to some degree. A little bit of a tag, falls away.
Ooh, but Sergey back in, and Cadian continuing to suppress. He's done well to find multi-kill there. Should just be a formality at this point. Sunny's death kind of confirms it. Only Alu, but it is Alu and a Desert Eagle. Walking out nonchalantly and met by Borup. So that's Heroic finding their 2nd. Losing 2 players isn't going to be the end of the world. They've got those 3 bonus SMGs into this round, probably some M4s alongside them. It would be nice to see. Because they're going up against the AKs, and this can always be that little tough Sophie's choice, of, if you will, with the CTs. Just 3 SMGs. They're all want to be don't really squandered, don't really throwing them away, but you're going to have to play differently into this round.
Sorry, Alex. Can you explain Sophie's Choice reference to me? I don't get it.
It's a book. It was written. It's about a mother who had to choose which child to save. 2 children are in jeopardy. She can only save 1.
Is that a Jodie Pakur book?
Perhaps. I don't know. I just know my mother read it and used the expression a lot.
Okay, oh, that's good. Thank you.
It's an impossible choice.
It is. The standard exchange of utility here in Banana, and well, ENCE have actually been kept quite at bay. They're not dipping forward. They haven't pushed in for any real aggression. These UMPs are staying quite staunched and aggressive on close middle.
CT util check, Chatty. The B players, down, smoke, Borup, none. If this clock runs down, if they try and pivot back to B, ooh, nice catch from Cadian.
Wow, I like that. They're really using these SMGs towards their best range. And the fact that they capitalized on their mid-smoke being up and taking down that duel and knowing that the rest of the ENCE players won't be able to push up middle, that's some fantastic work here. But they still have to deal with this attack. There's 4 of them setting up right now. Smokes and flashes coming over.
Do they commit? Looks like they will. They're going up and long pincer into the A site. 3 CTs lying in wait. And they've only got 40 seconds to make this happen.
Yeah, Tassus with the flash for Cadian. Doesn't really find its mark this time around. The T's begin the wrap. The bomb's still towards Sergey, though, so time is going to be of the essence. Nico still here. Tessus wait ever so patiently, but here comes the cross. He's now going in. Lovely pickup on one, but Alu finds success and then some. The man is crisp in any scenario, but now the last two, what option do they have?
Yeah, my goodness. Cut him up thin and put him in some oil. He is crisp. Borup flanking from shorts down, does have the lion's share of the health for the retake. Jampy's off angle though. I wonder if Borup can win that duel with a UMP. He does. My God, it's down to clutch out. He's got to deal with Pit. There's one on site. It's Aerial. Just reveals his head. Nice work. Now dead. ENCE take their first. And they needed that.
Well, that's both 5 between the remaining 2 of Aerial and Alu right there. So good stuff here for the captain of the team. Not the in-game leader. Sunny has that, but I think Alu will forever be the leader of the squad. And that's a rough one to lose because we know that they had to invest there after the damage that was done in the previous eco round from ENCE, and now they're going to force buy back of their own. M4 in the hands of Borup, maybe a little aim style, a little robot can give us some headshots to deal with. Deagles as well in play. 4 towards top banana early. If Jampy goes too far forward here, he might have a bit of trouble.
He's going straight through the molly. I don't think he dropped the smoke. I mean, obviously he did. Let's try it, just didn't quite get the timing right. What's going on? They wanted to go aggressive. Now they will. The flash was a bit late. Now Sergey gets a free frag. Jumping into their jaws. Nico drives by. And this isn't even really the main body of the round. This is just a battle for banana. He'll drop his re-smoke, so there will require more utility from ENCE. If they want to take this part of the map back, it seems like that is Alu's intention. And elsewhere, Tessus is keeping himself in a position to float. If Nico really just walks his way back, turned back up banana, just as the smoke fades, that's a lovely win for Heroic.
Now, to be clear on why this is important, if Nico stayed close and died, basically be open for business. Now, you can see here how methodical Aerial and Alu are going to have to be, checking all their corners, looking left, looking right, trading off of one another, potentially even using utility, but they don't want to give up their position just now. With 34 seconds left on the clock, they do have enough for a B hit. 3 smokes, 2 Molotovs, 2 flashes in play. Nico is going to be in trouble here.
The banana play may have been a small victory, but the battle's now coming. Smoke's going in, Molly's coming over. Side's getting worked on. You said the flow of Tessus. There goes Nico. Instantaneous. Barely got to breathe as Tessus can spray in, but look at the time. We're down to 10 seconds here. Bomb does need to be worked with. As Cadian comes up banana, the CT start to close the net. They get closer and closer to merely their own death. They have done damage, but they need a little bit more, and Borup might just be the player with Tessus. There's now Alu, the 1v2, but look at that bomb plant. He's got a little bit of a nice position to play with here, maybe catching the cross, playing it out smart. No kits either here.
Yeah, that's what's making me nervous. Tessus crosses to the bomb. Alu can't check it. I think he may have spotted him, so now it's just about
smart
containing him. Borup swings out, good angle, tucks into the close wall. Alu takes it all. Triple kill, but it's the 1v2 again. That's not the first clutch he's had this game.
That was so smart by Alu, knowing that they're likely going to bait him into that. They can't just sit it, right? You can't just have your players take a one-on-one fight while the 10-second defuse comes on in. He's sitting here waiting for the peek from CT spawn, keeping himself obscured from that coffin position, and here just dips on back, getting the frag and securing ENCE their second. So Cadian not happy with that one there. That is a big reaction, and this is what we didn't see that in Cologne. We did not see that whatsoever. So right now, Heroic potentially losing themselves, and look at that. Alu, the hero of the last, melting them away here, and Cadian left last alive. He even gets tickled on up. Not even a chance to shoot the Zeus. That's a quick one.
Doesn't get quicker than that, Chad. 4K spray down from Alu. Just throwing their naked corpses down middle. And we'll see the buy coming back in now. At least Heroic got it out of the way quickly. Let's see Heroic, or rather Alu's spray control, the HE. 2 headshots, shooting them through each other. Lovely jubbly. This is going to look even more dramatic as they just get mowed down.
Could be fast with these Mac 10s in play. Let's see if the pace from ENCE keeps up here.
Deep smoke. He's down. Just continuing to fight for this control. They don't want to bow out of this fight early. Early smokes towards A though, and Cadian's already gone down.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Let's see if they pounce off it. They are. Aerial gonna just hoon it up. Quad does get Aerial into a bit of a problem as Nico tucked in, still doing well. Flash hindering the tease, if not anything more. Now Borup has to turret it out, and he's done very well towards 2, but the third's gonna be a problem. Sunny looking fit to fight. Full HP almost. Still got all the flashes, all the goodies. And another kill is Stown. He doesn't know where he is. He saw the team flash come in, though. He knows that there was a spotted player. Sunny, don't toy with your food now.
That's a really important clutch from Stown. Sunny getting into that graveyard spot just to win that aim duel. He got the info as well. Very good moves from the Finn. And the new in-game leader, that was insightful from you, Chad. I actually kind of let that one slip my mind. The battle for leadership events, obviously filling the void of Alexi. We had Alu taking the reins at some point. It always feels like he's leading to some capacity.
I just think with that veteran status that he had, and for the Finnish Counter-Strike scene, when you looked at him when he was on NIP, of course, the youngsters are always going to be looking up to him. But as we go again, back towards Banana, this time round 4 players from Heroic want to stop this. And it's such pressure applied on Nico towards the other side of the map. Look at all those flames.
More. So much just to keep control of this one part of the map. Nades, bullets, maybe Stown can find a timing. He does, and he holds his spray. That's ambitious. Trace of fire, easy to pinpoint. Not too many places for Stown to be putting those bullets down range. And into the 4-on-4. Dust will settle, nades will be thrown. Banana control foregone. We'll reach that midpoint of the round here, Chad, where things do reach their slow point. Just walking around Speedway, no sound cues from anyone just yet.
Good read this time round. Some bad reads on Train for Heroic. It wasn't their undoing, but here they might have an opportunity to mop up this attack, and they need this round.
Borup had nothing to work with at this point. All that utility expended so early. Yes, this one flash. Cadian boosted up, smoke goes in. Yampi leading the way. And Cadian stays turned. So far, so good. T's just mow on forward. It's looking so simple for the T side. They make it look very easy. Taking a boatload of damage, sure. Oh, okay, how the hell did that land as well? But
oh my gosh.
Even with all this said and done, 4 of them still stand. They get the bomb plant, and they're probably going to get the round.
Heartbreaking.
No.
They've got some health left. They do. Yes, 4. Still standing vigilant. Sunny with low HP could very well have lost his life there. Nico no slouch on the reactions, but this one should be said and done. And more weapon recovery. Caden's gonna... Oh, I hate it when that happens in the street. Sorry, no, I'll go... Yeah, oh no, we'll go... Yeah, I'll just... Yeah.
It's even worse here because I don't speak the language and I just look like a bigger clown because I'm trying to...
Can you say excuse me?
So now, Chad, I'll give you a demonstration.
It's took me lied.
I do a hand. I go instantly. As soon as I identify this, I'm essentially human indicating. I just need to do the sound effect.
You do that in the street as well?
Yeah, I mean, I could.
If you start doing that in the street, mate, I'll pick it up. Like if you're going to go that strange about things, I'll be involved.
Perfectly normal way to approach it, of course.
It needs to be normal when you can be different.
That's true. Normal's boring.
I remember when I was growing up, I thought being normal was like the pinnacle. I was like, oh, I want to be normal like everyone else. I want to be normal like those guys.
Well, I kind of like to have like some basic rules, right? One of which is finish high school, and the other one is be nice to your mum. And I think anything outside of that, do whatever you want.
Your mum's a bit of an ass.
Well, still be nice to her because she did birth you, but you don't have to talk to her if you don't want.
Your primary caregiver.
That's fair. I like that one.
That's a better way of framing it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So this is a bit of an audacious play here. Cadian's been pushed down mid with the Famous. Oh, he's been spotted, but he gets away. Has to be careful.
Oh, that's a hard duel, and he's won it. Sunny, in the meantime, stops that App's aggression. The bomb was on its way towards B, but looks like they're parking Sergey up there and just going to regroup.
Catch.
Oh! No, I don't know. He refuses. He has a single millimeter of HP remaining. Borup baiting AWP shots to get back across, but this one, yeah, it's brutal. Stown holding the B site with a USP and 1 HP.
Look, Tessus could get a multi-kill, right? He has the AK. He could get a multi-kill here, so let's...
All right, okay,
G the boy up. Let's G him up.
Let's go, Tessus.
All right, Chad believes Tessus now, basically in the 1v4, sitting posted up towards Boiler. Players everywhere. Borup's not here. Get off him. There we go. Thank you, Tessus. Back in the...
now. Look.
You'd have got that with a USP.
Oh dear. I am I'm a realist, but I'm a realist who's trying to bring more of a positive vibe to my life.
Yeah, it's nice to see the combination.
It's an interesting mixture. You guys get to see me at my best.
Optimistic pessimist.
Oh.
Hope for the best, expect the worst.
Yeah, I do that.
There it is.
Yeah.
The glass isn't half full or half empty. The glass is just not what I wanted.
I wanted the bottle.
Yeah.
All right. 5-3. This is good stuff from ENCE here in the early stages. Money not great for Heroic as they buy back in. Cadian, he's naked, just has the AWP, nothing else behind it. No utility, no diffuse kit, and he's not going to overstep the mark. But
Yo, Cadian's got no armor right now. And he's going for peaks like that. That was just brave, for lack of a better word.
we need to be careful about this. There are no Alu patrols with the AWP, so over-peaking in any of these situations will be met with an alt bullet, most likely to the chest. It's down.
Center of mass.
Okay, they've heard this. They know he's up close, so there might be a timer on it, and that smoke is probably exactly that. Damage not going to be done there. Able to just get away from it, and Nade will post on in. So look at this. They're going to continue forward. They might try and use this smoke to their advantage. No, just going for the crossfire, but they're postured forward. That means there's a lot of pressure right now on Nico and Tessa's over towards A.
Yeah, I'm looking at the setup as well. Looks like they are pretty light on smokes, two. Probably one for long side. One's just dropped down there now. So smoke off the library, and here comes the hit.
Still waiting for this. Ariel's got so much room, and he really working with it. Tessus will check him once he gets around this corner. Nice bit of damage done. Nade could be good. Might just catch that. Here we go. There's the hit we're coming for. Through the apartments, Bongbo's loose, and wait, Nico, he gets to play this position. We saw what he could do at Cologne. He's seen another player, surely. Hearing Alu thudding around, supports here. Cavalry's on the way. Alu can't make it happen this time. Sergey does the best he can, but he's surrounded now. Taken down a few on the way. Cadian should have this cross.
Oh, and he does. Banging round from Nico there. That was all with one mag. He had his patience. He knew how much of a priority that position was. And I mean, you know, they say, Chad, that you put your strongest player, your strongest aimer in that pit position. It seems like Nico is justifying his position every single time we watch them play Inferno.
Yeah, and I think because he is one of these individuals who doesn't really shy away from a duel, it's great to have him there as well. And he doesn't need to rotate a whole lot in that spot. He can just plant your feet, and actually knowing when and when not to rotate is a key of being a pit anchor as well. You don't want to get caught out. But this is not easy for Heroic just yet. They're not out of the woods. A good buy round coming through on their side of things. And Alu has
good catch.
Down. Look, straight towards A. They're going quick on this. The man in question, Nico, has to go huge.
Yeah, it's Nico's time to shine. New position, different angle, up on top of that lovely little balcony. Good for one, drops back. Yampi next target, another one falls. Don't go one by one. Nico already makes it look easy. Don't make it easier. Sonny, though, could be a game changer.
Yeah, it's not going to be the second he needed. Puts Alu into a clutch. If he gets that bomb down, he'd have to find Tessus first. It's not going to happen. Triple kill for Tessus in the round. They've even recovered themselves a secondary AWP. They'll be happy to throw that one into Cadian's hands. Down usually operating the second one, but Nico currently equipped with it. Yeah, makes sense.
Drop her around, mate.
Okay, cool.
Don't have a touch.
Everyone's happy. Everyone gives a little kiss for good luck.
Like the egg from...
Now what?
Cool Runnings.
Lauren, that's a reference for you. You're a little older than me. Cool Runnings. I watched it on a bus trip once.
Sanko, you're dead, man. Showing my age here.
No, I just didn't watch it that much. I've watched it a couple of times.
On a bus trip, a school trip. Sergey charging straight through the smoke. They got nades out. Oh, he gets two straight into the round. That's one way to crack into the CT side.
They broke that egg.
Yeah, all over the face of Heroic.
They're going to Nico again, though. Can he do it again? Another
Of course
multi-kill
he
for the
can.
man?
I guess at least this time, the weaponry's a little easier, a little bit more comfortable.
Oh.
Until then, suddenly you're on an island. It's pretty remote.
Didn't see him again?
He's playing the time. Nico's still looking calm even under all this pressure. Tessus is on the way, but he's also cautious, keep in mind. Nico playing so well. Sonny given opportunity. He's down to 4 HP. Great damage done. He does fall for it, but Nico will always find value in that position.
Whew. 20 HP. AWP and no arm and just a dream. And he hits his shot. Jampy is a robot. Great find. Great work. The individuals, the new generation in both sides of the server tonight.
That was so quick, that shot. Tessus, I think he was worried about Yampy getting the bomb and then going back towards B, and if he completely loses track of him at that point and the plant goes down on the other side of things, then the round is over anyway, because a retake in that scenario is not easy, but he wasn't moving. He just stuck in the sight there, and here's Nico doing the best he can. This nade as well, it landed right on his toes. Was almost enough. The star of the last map wins a big round here, and Heroic, their money is well and truly stuffed.
That's a good camera. I know we've attached it to the barrel before. I like that we can kind of get the selfie mode. Like Tessus is taking a quick selfie.
So just like MC, the kid who's doing this, he's down under, he's in Melbourne, I believe.
What a lad.
He's working from like 9 o'clock at night until like 4 o'clock in the morning. He's like an animal.
Oh, proper hibernating.
He loves it.
During the days.
Apparently he can't get enough of it.
Yeah?
He is thirsty for this stuff. I was talking to the guys in production. They're like, yeah, when it's end of the night and it might not get to a third map, he gets, you know, he wants it to go a third so he can show off all his cameras.
Yeah, and we're riding the MC camera train into the start of our next round. It is an eco bash. Wait, I wonder if we could get like the barrel of the gun. No, you wouldn't be able to have it the way round. Like on the butt, so you're kind of like in the weapons POV as they spray down all of the...
That could be spicy.
Yeah. Nico, oh. Yeah, the other way, like the opposite of that, you know?
Is it possible? Well, I guess
probably
is. The other way. Hey, Rush, is it possible?
MC can probably pull it off, but these require just a little bit of setup. Just
well, maybe
a tiny
tomorrow.
bit.
Maybe we'll see if he can. He needs to sleep.
Tomorrow. He'll sort it out for tomorrow, he says.
Oh, thanks, MC.
What you're saying is not going to sleep, going to stay up, probably get it done today. The keynote, no.
Workhorse.
It'd be cool to see that.
So right now, we're on the camera of Jampy's barrel. Brrrah.
See the traces just coming out.
That's the end of my sales pitch, MC. Thank you for listening. And this one will peter out as expected. ENCE and Heroic. I'm glad we're getting a much more competitive third map. The nuke shockwave definitely sounded out throughout the Heroic ranks.
I was waiting for the games where they win on each other's maps. You guys had foretold the tales of Pro Leagues to me, and I was like, no, it won't. No, Heroic. They just won Cologne. They were great. And it started to happen. It's very interesting, isn't it?
Now, this is all right, Lauren. When it just starts with the flip-flopping of the maps, that's cool.
okay.
That's cool. But watch what happens about day 4 or 5.
Day 4 or 5.
Day 4 or 5, when it just becomes overtime galore, right? Every game, you have a feeling. You know, you feel it in your waters.
Yeah, so they start with 7 rounds. It's like 7-1, and then that CT breaks. It's 7-2. Then it's 8-7 on the half. Then they get off to a flying start. It's 13-7. Then it's 13-13. Then it's 15-15. Then it's OT1. Then it's OT2. And if you're lucky, you get an OT3.
We write the script over here, ladies and gentlemen, so we hope you enjoy the exciting Counter-Strike that you do get to see as Pro League will continue to commence for 5 weeks. This is only week number 1 as Nico's about to get Sunny. Or Sunny's about to get him and Tessus in the back from behind, but it's all over towards B. He's down. He has to go huge.
It's down. Good God, does he know what he's in for? Goes in, gets it. Oh, just runs out of ammo. And for now, Alu was trying to keep it together. Like water just filtering through his fingertips, though. It does fall to the wayside. Sunny, though. Brilliant work towards Abs, but now has to go on a bit of a mission. And Borup, what do you do with this?
The unknown is such a problem for him. You can see he's paranoid of CT, construction. He's forgone the bomb. And there's a very cruel reality here where Sunny just grabs that bomb, checks close sandbags, thinks probably on B, and pegs it away as loud as he can. Not to be today. Continuing forward, Borup's gamble has paid off. So now the power lies in Borup's hands. It's Sunny that will have to plant that bomb, and he's running out of time to do it. No smoke. Should be Borup's to collect.
Okay, backside cleared. 13 seconds. Goodbye. Borup, nicely played, and as said, the gamble worked out.
Yeah, 3 frags from him. That was a flash push. They knew they had to set Stown up for something. It's a surprise he didn't get the second. They were both anti-flash, you know, backs turned. It can get a bit messy, a bit sketchy. This was how Sunny contributed with a lovely opener into the apartments. This is how they leveled the odds. Just a stack of bodies. Look how many bodies are in that banana area.
Imagine being Sunny and getting those 2 openers.
Yeah.
And then your team set up to go B. and they don't convert the round. It's so frustrating right there for it to funnel on out that way. But once again, look at the buy for ENCE. It's much better than the buy for Heroic. They've had to throw together UMP with an MP9, a FAMAS in play. Utility on Stown is now non-existent. Only one defuse kit. Nice deep nade there and a Molotov to follow, but Stown will have to drop on back. So this is just the standard exchange. Oh, not again!
Oh my goodness, they found the Finns. They were all hiding in apartments.
How did that happen?
They just re-aggressed. It's like the banana mid-aggression, but like a flash into boiler? I don't know.
I'm going to take a look at that one.
Yeah, thank you. Dire straits for Ariel and Sergey. Plenty of time, though. They can just set themselves up, see if the CTs get a little pushy. It's very unlikely, given the names on the other side of the server. It's Ariel to give it a good go to start. Sergey to join him. 2 smokes.
You're just seeing the variety of Nico. Everything he does, just that little switch up. And the timing could be a factor. Molly goes in. Gonna make it a little harder and a little bit later in the day. Ariel still towards those apartments, waiting for the moment. Tessa's flashed in, gets it. Nice work there, but now it's Ariel. Spotted out, tagged up, put down.
Now, I've been in the lab. You know me. Put on my lab coat, been tinkering around, and I want to be showing you what happened here. Now, focus on the Molotov that Cadian's going to throw towards T-Stairs here, because that actually kills Yampy, and that's what confused me. This is just similar play that we saw before. The 2 SMGs, they know that they can isolate close-up duels, and you're about to see it. They get a timing, they dodge the shot of Alu, they take down Sunny, and they get those kills. The freebie onto Yampy, which was at T-Stairs, well, that was just lucky.
That was brought to you by America's Navy into our 15th round. Charging up second mid. This is a very different look from ENCE. Cadian's going to have heard something. Falling back and early utility flying through the sky. They're going to go fast here.
Techers are out. We've got Galil's out. They're going for the fight. Ariel leading the way in the... Wait, what? Oh, they double back. They must have just checked that on the very last second through the smoke. Cadian gets outdone, and suddenly Nico is in all kinds of trouble. Players left, right, behind. He's overrun, and this is a potent round.
Yeah, I don't know what Borup's supposed to do about this. Lining up before the smoke blooms, catching one on the site. That's a good start. It's down from Apps. A re-smoke. He will not have a chance to find a clean line of sight here on Sergey.
Not going to clear it.
Not at all. Great positioning from him. With so much control, Borup really given no options. This is the final round of the half. There's no reason for him not to give it a whack. But bomb's half gone. I don't really know what he hopes to find here.
Send it, Borup. Let's go. Full send.
Well, he turns the corner. There's 4 of them, yeah, getting a giggle out of the Finns after that one as well. And as they hydrate, we'll do the same. We'll take a quick break. We'll BRB.
I'm so sorry that I wasn't really there for me. Cause nobody else is showing any empathy. Rudely awake and quite undertaken. Did I do something wrong? Life isn't easy. Why did you leave me here with my thoughts alone? Be everybody even use an enemy. Brutally awakened, quiet undertaking, did not do nothing wrong. Life isn't easy, why did you leave me here to get drunk alone? And I don't wanna wake up messed up, 'cause I can't spend another day like this. Another type of caked up breakup, where I've been finding any way to my fix. But I know I need you now, 'cause I don't wanna be around. No, I don't wanna wake up messed up. There's gotta be another way past this. If I am so wrong and so gone, miserable, won't you stick around just for some be visible? But you don't know, you don't care. Leave me to suffer, erase all the doubt, pouring Jack in my mouth, and a love with enough of the pain and the drugs to be present for now. All I'm right now, I don't wanna wake up messed up, 'cause I can't spend another day like this. Another time.
The second half of our first game on our third day of ESL Pro League Season 12. It's really only day 2, Chad.
Only day 2. I know it feels like day.
I mean, I don't know. Yesterday just felt like 2 days combined into one.
It was one of those days, wasn't it?
Yeah, but feeling good, feeling frisky, and so are the teams in the server. ENCE, heroic, close as can be, practically inseparable in the odds as well. It will be the T side of heroic, the CT of the Finns, to get us in and to conclude this one.
Just to know, Alu's T-side was actually pretty nuts. It was a quiet almost 20, but it was an almost 20.
Oh, so much info for them, and Cadian doesn't get to use any of his goodies. Oh, and Sonny's hitting his shots. Okay, fantastic start for ENCE. And we're barely into the nitty-gritty. We've got a 2v2 here, Lauren.
It may have been a good start, but yeah, it is still a 2v2 somehow. It feels like that Apps play did boil down a little bit better to their favor, and Tessus really coming into it. 3 kills for himself as Ariel in T-spawn. I guess it's a little surprising, but Stown turns it around and Heroic are back on the doors.
I swear it is the hardest kill in the game. Pistol round and a player not facing you. I think it is 100% the hardest frag.
Throw some range into it, throw some AD into it.
It's just because you always are going to go for the headshot.
Right.
Always. You always just want to get it done as quick as you can, but because you're going for the smallest target, what happens is you're giving them an opportunity to turn around. So then what I do is I start adjusting my crosshair lower, and then I'm putting like 5 shots in the back, and I'm like...
So you'd like it if a teammate helped you out, like on the last kill maybe, or something?
Yeah. No, when they're facing me, Lauren, it's all right. Don't worry about that. But it will be the force buy from ENCE here to come on through. Alu with the scout. Now, as we move forward, he's very proficient on the CT side. Orb loves a good aggressive pick, old Alu. Oh. Okay. Sonny was trying to help out Yampy here, but Stown is having none of it.
What was that?
I think he's like, don't make noise. They're top of banana. Now they can hear the rotation. Bro, what are you doing?
Aha. Didn't know you spoke, Mouse Wiggle.
Hello.
Down, making some good bank here. Another one added to the tally. Could be on for the ace. That's plenty of cash. $600 per kill with an SMG, and it certainly has its perks that will follow through into the rounds to come. You can see the contrast. Look at Stown's cash. Look at the rest of his team. He's got $2,400 in the bank account already.
I love how they rotated away here. They knew he was in this position. They didn't want to deal with him. They thought, we'll leave you. We'll go plant. We'll make sure we get a bit more money in the bank account. Have the gun. Have the MAC-10.
Stown containing, yeah.
It's all fine.
Oh my God, I can't believe he didn't go down to the MAC-10. Sergey finishes off the job eventually. I think the best case scenario for Sergey is to just maintain all of that. It's unlikely. It's a kit for him to pick up at some point as well. He's opted for the best off angle he can find. It's very good likelihood that Tessus will not be investigating this one thoroughly.
I'd love him just to put one bullet through.
Imagine.
Just
Tessus finds him. Not going to get away with that. Not going to get away with whatever little he was saving.
Well, that's really good. That means going into this round, it should be relatively safe for Heroic. They should only be facing USPs. Potentially, if they want, maybe get a cheeky P250 in the mix. But otherwise, this one here should have Heroic's name written all over it. So they've taken the lead in the game, 9-8 in their favor here, as we have just trickled on over into the second half, third map. AK's out again. Nico leading the way with that MAC-10 in second middle. It's a good weapon to have up close and personal in those apartments, clear out boiler. We always talk about the jumping nature of it that gives you the ability to bound around. And he's already slunk past the defense in boiler, which could be dangerous, but at the moment it looks all right. So he's going to get a lot of information here that...
He's going straight out Balk as well.
He might be calling a B stack, which is probably the wrong call. We can still see three close middle here. And there's a player in boiler as well. There's 4 players.
Let's see if those intentions, as great as they were, work out. They're still only with those pistols, so even with this great, you know, misread almost, they're able to... Oh! Okay, made it work. Made it work. It's all good. All great.
Excuse me. Jumping.
I don't know how to save that one.
There we are.
Let's just have a round of silence.
Yeah, God, can we?
Reset. We'll reset once. Everyone just be quiet. Everyone at home, leave.
Everyone be quiet.
Yeah, refresh your stream. All right, good. I can gear us back into this now. We'll get back on track, shall we? Alrighty. First gun round coming out here on the side of things for ENCE. Now, I was mentioning before, Alu, relatively proficient on the CT side with the AWP, and this is, oh no, it could have been a moment before disaster, but still able to take Alu down, so that's great for the bank balance there of Nico. There isn't enough money for Alu to get out that CT-sided AWP right now, but they have plenty of utility. 3 towards top banana, Aerial with the Molotov to contain, and over towards B, Katie, and he has to be worried. The CT molly did not land. It actually dipped on down and blew up in the skybox, but the nades were perfect.
Yeah, that's going to be really hamstringing the Katie and AK. You might want to drop it over to Tessus, given his profinity, or rather affinity and proficiency with the weapon. He's going to use that MAC-10 to walk straight in. Baits in Alu. Look at him. He's just got bloodlust. Doubles up. 3 on 4. Bomb spotted in the apartments, and Rotate is coming in heavily.
But we did say they love a good fake. Heroic.
Yeah, but I mean, that's enough silence now for Yampy to probably tuck back tail. Yeah, Sunny's going to pause for a second longer.
Double dip, though. Still committing towards A. Took a second, drew that rotation away. Yampy, yes, did suspect, and potentially as does Sunny, which is great work.
Perfect timing.
This has played it so well. Now Sergey is towards Graveyard. He's still there, undiscovered, waiting as the terrible surprise at the end. And Cadian did try and come up towards short and loses his life for it. So now just down left in the 1v4. All those players who may have suspected that B hit, they're all on the way back.
Yeah, good use of his utility there. He does burn Sergey out and catches Sunny on the push. Down, never to be written out of a round. Whew, boy, close, but 10-9.
There was one window there, and that was found by Heroic. They still weren't able to convert, so great stuff there from ENCE. But Sunny was just flashed from library to peak, so he's just seen that it's clear, and then they peeled around the corner as he's in rotation. They were aware of it. They were able to mop it up. It didn't get as dangerous as what it could have. But now the guns are out. Still no AWP being able to be invested in on the ENCE side of things for that of Alu. So it is just the rifles, and I'm liking this from ENCE, not being reliant on their AWPers to make things work. And Alu is just having a great game across the board. 20 to his name. Utility this time working out a little bit nicer for that banana control here for ENCE, but it's another lean straight towards A. This could be quick up middle here. Contact play. They've already got brackets control.
Sergey this time. Okay, deeper towards CT Arch. Playing it back in, though. Is he aware? He's going to hear that. He now knows there's more. He's in all kinds of danger. Smoke goes up and he lives to fight another day.
Yeah, Nico's got great position to find at least one here. Sergey through the smoke does penetrate. Aerial playing this so well. Another double for him as he just fades through the apartments. They will get the bomb plant, but defending this is going to be a very different task. Not ideal. Burning in the Molotov, making the sound cue to keep Aerial positioned.
Pulled up in pit. Cadian has to be instrumental in this. He's got to do something big. Already coming in. Great flashes. He's blind as anything's down. Good as ever, but not quite good enough.
Liking what I'm seeing from ENCE.
Yeah, it's looking really good.
Yeah, this is some good Counter-Strike. They've obviously been working hard. They've had the player break to get their ducks in a row and start prepping for season number 2 of 2020. And it will be a long one. Lots of Counter-Strike still to be played. So before 5 weeks of Pro League, it is a round robin. There are 8 teams in each group here in the European side of things. That means 7 opponents, best of 3s the whole way through. Different play styles, different in-game leaders and coaches and thoughts on how to approach our great game. But here, Heroic, now that we've tied things up at 10-10, we'll be just down to those pistols. Now, on train, they kept it competitive. They were able to make those 4 spies sing. Might be a little bit more difficult here on Inferno, and especially with the big man with the AWP. Puts down Borup immediately.
Very little they should be able to do about this one. Looking for Sunny. He was anti-flash, just the 1-for-1. Jampy in trouble, in jeopardy if they go ahead of that smoke. No, he's tucked in and ready for it, and they respect it. Alu to fill the gap. Does have flashes if they want to re-aggress at a later date.
Nothing being given to the T's here. Patience being shown by the CT side. And when you have Alu posted up like that, why wouldn't you? Yampy waiting patiently too. Smoke over towards A being implemented at 50 seconds, so working the time down a fair amount.
Could have been a Molly new box. Cadian has one. Land just before he gets to pull the pin. Alu pulls the trigger. Smoke for the CT cross. They got nothing. They'll give it their best go. 2 unarmored Danes up against quite the opposite for ENCE.
See if those deagles bang, huh? That's pretty much what it is. That's all it's going to be. Not even a bomb plant. Nicely played between the 2 fins. Ice cold towards B.
Yeah, and I'm starting to get worried for Heroic here. I'm not seeing the same level of confidence in the map control. They are having to deal with a key AWPer in Alu on the other side of things. So maybe that's why they've had more direct approaches in their last couple of rounds. Not that Deagle one just gone, but the gun round prior to that. It's 5 AK-47s, a bucket load of utility, going up against just a single AWP setup here on the side of things for ENCE. And it is 3-man B lean. They've been doing a much better job of getting control here, but Stown, he's forward. I think he's going to fight. Look how far he's creeped on in.
Yeah, this is promising. It's going to give him a lot of room to work with. And they're just going to accelerate here.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Stown's on it. Sunny's going to take him down, but they've now pretty much seen a great deal of what was meant to be at B.
He's going to peek on that. No one is home.
Heroic might overthink this, and if they do, this is where Alu with the AWP has a chance to really find some impact. Right now, he's in limbo over towards the arch side. He's not postured forward. He can't find any kills right now, but look at all the chess pieces on the board. Everyone's very passive. Heroic almost had that door open towards B, but now that they've slowed things on down, they need to talk through it.
Smoke's going in, flash on the cross.
Big
Whoa.
gap.
Ay, ay, ay.
Bloody
No fun.
hell. Okay, second smoke going, and hopefully at least that one's better, but it's the one that's a little bit whiffed is going to be the problem. There's the smokes to kind of maybe cover that, and here we go. Sunny drawing out the fire, trying to catch anyone on the way. Alu is here. Not exactly a quiet presence in the server either. He's been popping off. 23 kills already. That could have been excellent if only he'd seen that second more.
Yeah, waits it out. Cadian caught hiding into new box and does go down. The retakes from ENCE have looked fantastic this event.
They have. Very, very potent. We saw that on Nuke, and we might see it here. Let's find out. Testes to find Aerial, and Sunny trades right back in. It's down to Sunny and Alu, and they combine perfectly. And now Nico. All comes down to him. Alu will be posted up. The guard, the bodyguard. And my word, Nico finds Alu, and he finds Sunny. Well played in the end by Nico.
Needed that. They needed that. I am questioning whether that gap of the smoke that we pointed out was an intentional gap to be a fake, to go, oh, they smoked it, it's a bad smoke, it's a fake, we can see no one's in, and that communication would be keeping them using more utility over towards A, more focused over towards that A side of things. We'll never really know if it was meant to be or not.
Well, yeah, because you saw what it did to Sunny, right? He had that gap, and he realized I can get the same info safely from CT spawn, but then as soon as we re-smoke it on the go, you're not tucked in on new box, you're not coffins, you're lulled into a false sense of security. It's definitely a cool what if.
Yeah, let's operate under the assumption it was intentional. But Stown was the hero of last round. 2 big openings towards Banana, and he's going to look for them again. Galil in hand this time, so not as potent as that AK-47. Waiting for the CTs to potentially flash retake, but they do not have one. So the Molotov over towards Sandbags, that's going to clear out the top. Flash over as well, and that is forced out the last bit of utility on that B side of the map here. Things are looking good for Heroic.
Looking fantastic. So 3 apps, catching nades, minimal damage. Tessus. Oh, quick reactions from Alu as he fades away. Sergey now responsible for the boiler room. Alu rotating into B, that's enough from him. Firing the shot at A, he seems confident in the abilities of Sergey in area. He'd be right to do so considering the bomb's location. Now he's fragging at B. Good grief, Alu definitely had his cornflakes this morning. And just after the highest highs, they get taken from them. Nico was the one that put them there with a nice clutch, but ENCE just bites straight back. Gonna give it a good shot. Why not? But the bomb's under Yampi rule.
15 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even take a look at the clock. Yeah, this one's over. A 12th and a disheartening 12th to concede.
Yeah, the money over on that Heroic side of things, if we just take a quick look at the loss bonus for everybody playing at home. I've got too many tabs open. Flicking through everywhere. It's 2,400. Actually, no, the round already ended. It was 1,900, so it's 2,400 next round. So right here, it's not a goodbye. Well, it's not goodbye because we have more rounds to play with. There he is. Alu is such a nuisance to deal with on the AWP. If you have an Orber who's confident to posture middle, even after being pushed back by flashes and smokes, that's where you're going to find yourself in real trouble. Now, they have gone for the force buy. That might mean they want to run Alu down with the AWP. Going towards arch side of mid here. We'll be jumping across. They're not going for the early pick. Excuse me. Yes, he is. The spam back is good info right there for Nico, but it's actually bad because look where Ariel's gone. He's actually continued forward.
So they waited for all the nades in the util Banana. Not much that was given to them. Yampi used all his nades. He still has plenty of his. You'll see the smoke.
Oh no.
Deployed now. Stown catching nades.
3 on B already.
Yeah, these Tech 9s will be the determining factor here.
God, Alu's been so on point though, but you're right, those Tech 9s bring this site to be a little bit smaller, a little bit more manageable as Sunny pushes up at the back. Good for one, but no more. Alu is still around, he's ahead of the others, but here comes Ariel, up Banana, gonna find Nico, switches out, didn't pick up the gun he wanted, where's this gone? Okay, he's gonna go back to the UMP.
That's a good incendiary to force fights. Smoke's still up though, that gives them some room. Hello, good find. Should be the second frag. Okay, Stown's got it, and he's got to clutch up.
Oh, this is going to be tough, but a good plan for it at least. Smoke comes in, he's now blind, but I think he was close enough to the lineup here.
Yeah, so he basically adjusted onto the bomb before the smoke plumed. That's really well played from Stown, playing ahead of his years and flashing behind himself. The bullets! I'm screaming! He gets it, okay. One kill from Stown, a huge round. A huge round, he overcomes it. Even with the oopsie on the pistol, he played that to perfection.
My monitor would have been out the bloody window if I had done that.
Let's check it. How many, is it one bullet in his Tech 9? This flash behind him, like proper Counter-Strike, one bullet, yeah.
Thank God the flash worked.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah. Okay, that's 2 2v1 situations that have been won right now from Heroic on this side of things.
Huge.
We had Nico
Spot
on the B side. Oh, no. Okay. Great for Heroic. Horrific for ENCE.
Yeah, that's going to leave a mark, isn't it?
That one will sting. Because these teams have had so many back and forth rounds, we started with sprees of 3 rounds for Heroic, 3 rounds for ENCE, and then now it's a back and forth nature. Perfect. Great timing there. You can see exactly what I'm talking about here on the screen. The loss bonus is only, was 1,400 for that of ENCE. So that means right now, It's bottom of the barrel loss bonus. Next round will be 1,900, so they've scrapped together the best buy that they could with the residual cash that they did have. If they lose this one, Heroic will be sitting on 14 against a very, very low buy or save of ENCE. So this is the same situation we found ourselves in Untrained, guys, where the money situation for ENCE, they could just never get their head above water to actually have a good enough economy. Well, it's a good Molotov early. It will hold them at bay, but the utility is very limited on this ENCE side of things, so they do need to go for a little bit outside of the box play, and information here has been gathered. This is good. Very good.
Oh, that's also pretty good, isn't it? You'll take that one.
Boost him up, makes sense. That's the SMG in a more powerful position. They'll have Jumpy playing close to that smoke. And this is all smoke and mirrors at this point. They're trying to draw whatever the CTs have in mind. It is pulled a full stack over there, though, so there better be some method behind this madness. A gamble. And full util. They're walking into the lion's den here, Lauren.
It's a great gamble, isn't it? Alu's right there. Flash goes in. Can he find anyone? He's waiting for that body. Heat right next to his. He spots one just as the flash came through, and Aerial has done damage with what he had. Now Cadian left with nothing. It's a shutdown, and ENCE make it work with so little.
Yeah, that's crucial. Everyone's winning the rounds they have to. Heroics clutches, but now with just the Mag 7s, the FAMASs, the UMPs, they do manage to pull it across the line. Let's see how this one worked out. So you can see the wide swing into the pool. Yampy does well on oranges to get himself one and draw attention. Alu's push is rewarded nicely. It's Aerial who did the heavy lifting with his M4.
It's that information play towards window that gave them the ability to stack over there, and it was also the reason they were able to drop that utility, because the rest of the map was clear, so they must have been in banana. But you can see what this now means for Heroic.
Alu.
I like it.
So aggressive.
I like it. Tessus has the AK, so he's the hero of this round, right? But we know the others can open up with the Glocks.
Even the bomb at T-spawn, indicative that they are down to Clown for a long one here. He's already on 29. He's closing in on that 30 rapidly.
Oh, okay. Didn't even know there was glass there.
Oh, that's nice info. Thanks, Tessus. Cool way to mask his drop.
One smoke, one flash.
Whew, well, there it is.
Here's that big smoke.
God, this nade, though, from Alu. If he just waits for one more step, sound cue, he's going to release it into the walls.
Oh, the quick change.
Okay.
Okay, still doing a bit of damage. Oh, there comes a couple of nades. Here we go. They're kind of in the blender. They popped themselves in. Lid's going on, about to spinning up to 4. Let's see what they can do with it, though. A nice smoothie, maybe. There's already Nico trying to find an opportune moment to come through that balcony. Nice little flash in. Aerial showing what he can do, but a team kill, not ideal.
Far from it. Tessus needs help here. Nico only with the deagle. Tessus needs to find... What was that? Sergey. Very robotic. Just a quick flick of his mouse adjusts just as his eyes glance at that pit player. But that puts them at 14, and that is going to be very dire straits for Heroic. I'm taking a quick look as soon as we get back into the game. It's been 5 rounds for them total, and the same now 6 for ENCE. But it is going to be, yeah, as I suspected.
15 here.
Yeah, they are. They're going to have to concede the 15th. That's nearly curtains. You know, they're already kind of thanking you for coming to the show. They're taking their bow.
Oh.
And Alu's not missing anything. Oh, they just want to concede. Throw in the towel, get this one out of the way. Jumpy's going to have enough cash to play all day.
Finn's already warming up the sauna. They're getting ready.
Yeah.
They're halfway there. Towels coming out now. Get themselves prepped.
Towels now.
That's it. Towels
Out there
now.
in the jacuzzi. He's taking a photo of his backyard. He's got his 1,700 kids around him.
The barbecue on somewhere.
Yeah,
just, you
he's
know.
loving it.
Salmon. It's usually going to be fish.
Tommy's watching, but furiously tweeting about Tesla at the same time.
The summary of Finland.
Everyone's watching the stream on their phone at the bus stop, equally 5 meters apart.
Yep.
Down the road in the snow.
Stoic, however, no smiles, even though ENCE are winning.
Stoicism.
We love social distancing, though, so shout out to you, Finland.
Well, we couldn't see their faces anyway. They should be wearing masks anyway. Let's see. Do Heroic have anything left in the tank? UMP, Galils. Those are the low buy weapons for Cadian and Borup. AKs for Nico, Tessus, and Stown. smoke now will be landing over towards the arch side, but it's negated by the CT-sided smoke and the fact that Yampi is pushed on forward there towards top mid. They're actually playing for control here, and they might get pinned on in.
Money for quad?
It's going to land just on the other side of the porch to keep the top mid players stuck. But if they go up mid, there's a 4-man stack. This is looking dangerous.
Oh, burning. Big trouble. Aerial, though, can have the element of surprise here. They're going to consider that corner clear, of course. Boost is a possibility, but they're about to go for this. Cadian's just delivered the bomb. It's down to lurk.
See what Yampi and Aerial can do. Re-smoke. Buys a little bit more time. Makes it a little bit trickier for those Ts to consider this an easier option. No way to springboard off that success they just had towards Sergey, but of course Tessa's a little further ahead than the others, and Nico's starting to make presence noted.
Yeah, this is smart. Getting that app's presence is going to get Aerial moving, and now off his power position. Maybe he can still frag, though. He's got one, got two, not the third. Into the 2v2. Nico firing off a warning shot.
Remember, Nico was already out. He was the player through apps, so he's done very well here. But look at this position. He snuck in there ahead of this. They're going to clear it. I think Nico may have seen him for a second now, Cadian. To save it all, he's going to start running out of there. He's got bomb, and on the other side is Alu. The absolute nightmare of the ice-cold Finn. I'm pretty sure Cadian's going to get the cross before he can see it. It's going to be a little close, but not that close. There we go. Bomb to be planted. Is Alu going?
Yeah, he was. He's just walking down CT. Look how fast he's closing in on him. Smoke kit. Pros don't fake and all that. He does. And Cadian gets it. Oh my goodness. That was for the game. That was for the series. And Cadian, cool as hell, takes it with 6 HP. The smoke actually costing Alu that one.
That was a scary round right there. That was on a knife's edge for a lot of that. I love the way that ENCE stayed postured top middle, the 4-man lean. I also love the way that Heroic were isolating each duel after kills. They weren't just stepping out, overstepping the mark. But you can see what that means. We're back into it with money on both sides. Relatively decent ult for each squadron. 3-man B lean, good utility usage towards Stout. He got neutralized by Alu last time. Double nade's going to be coming in potentially to the logs. Oh, a little bit shy. Look at this info from Alu, and he's taken Tessus out of the equation, so the opening in the favor of the Finns here.
Half the frags Alu gets, you don't see others getting. Down straight in. Ready for Sunny, ready. Look at that, just ready for the fight. Sunny is too. Finn on Dane action continues. This is an important frag. What's Cadian doing? He's been caught out.
This could all slip away. Borup and Nico having to go 2v3 now. Luckily for them, Aerial's still over by A for now. Alu, though, lingering. He's looking, he's trying to clear. And we know the Heroic like to take these pauses.
Yeah, I would love to see a reload for Borup. I think I just got 8 bullets. Let me double check. Yeah, okay, cool. Wonder if he's forgotten about that. Could be a very awkward exchange if he doesn't find a safe haven for a quick reload before they advance.
Aerial now. Patience pays off. Does get the information, does get a dink, but does go down for it. But Alu's been here the whole time. And Alu seems to not miss. He has been the absolute downfall of this team. As Borup has finally hit that reload, but now he's going to have to go 1v2 with it.
No easy feat. Needs to isolate. Swings into Sergey, loses the duel, and ENCE win the series just on the back of 2 frags for the 2 remaining Finns. Giving it to Sergey for the stats. Alu is my highlight player of Inferno, though. You have to admit, he really has been bringing the pain. Taking a look at the scoreboard, 34